we now have the achievement for finding the shape, which I guess was cool. So we just earned some part of armor or whatever. Jump! Is it if you die in the Fade, you die in real life? Ooh. Vision got a little bumpy there. What's this? Books in the Crossroads.
An Eluvian marked by a bookshelf. This should be it.
Good. Time to get some answers from the Vidasala.
I want to save here just in case, like, I don't go back to the Winter Palace. I want to see what armor I did unlock. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm leading up to, like, main boss fight stuff, but at the same time, I don't know.
Is this some sort of old elven library?
It definitely saw a massive magical backlash some time ago.
For Durtha?
Let's hope we can track down the Vidasala in all this.
For Durtha Homecoming. Bolt, will you get out of my damn way? I just want to make sure. See? Exact reason why I wanted to make sure. The very private diary of Sandel Fedic? Sandal? Enchantment? 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 Enchantment, 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 enchantment. It's Sandal. Oh my god, I love Sandal. I was hoping they would make some type of, like, the Jaded Ham. I love that. Let's see, versus demons. Sandra, Sarah, Dorian. Here we go. I don't think we need anything else against, that. So we're gonna go here to plus 50 against demons. That's Tom Rainier. They changed his name. Cole Vivian Barrick. Bianca versus the living, so that's good. Iron Bull, which is against the living, which I could deal with. I feel like with everybody else going for the living, we should go for demon. So both of mine attack demons while the rest of my squad does all the damage against the living. I feel like that's an equal trade-off. This right here is trippy though, and I am loving every second of it.
Andaran Atishan, Methadra Elven.
More ancient elven.
If you wish, honored Elven, I will speak
Oh,
so
it's
your
a spirit.
guests understand. I am study. I am a learning thirst. Come, know what has not been lost. New words, new stories. The Qunari would not approach, but we learned their words as well. If you wish to exchange knowledge, they congregate by the lower gate.
I'm looking for a Qunari named Vidasala. Do you know what she wants here?
Vidasala, yes. She uses scholars and mages for study. They fear this place, but they seek to know the veil.
The veil.
What does Vidasala want to know about the veil?
I regret I do not have more information. I am sundered from myself. If you discover another one of me nearer the Qunari, I may know more. Kindly give it my greetings. I have not thought with myself for some time.
What is this,
What
Bliss?
did the old elves use this place for?
This is the Virtithara, the living knowledge of the Empire. The libraries of every city, the wisdom of every court. A connecting place whose paths are in disarray.
What put this place into disarray?
The Virtithara was made with world and fade. When they sundered, so did we. Paths broke, knowledge fragmented, many were trapped. I preserve their last words.
What were these old elves' last words?
What happened? Where are the paths? Where are the paths? God save me. The floor is gone. Do not let me fall. Do not let me... on this spot, that is all.
Thanks. Really paints a picture.
Right.
I could learn so much about my people. What were they like? How long is our history?
I will try to recall, honored patron, but there are gaps, breaks. Greetings, laughter, emasal, forms out of air, light, memories. And yet there are so many broken parts at every... missing. I cannot. There is no more. Apologies.
Okay.
I knew all once. We knew. With the break, only fragments or knowledge new since the fall.
We'll be going now.
Know this.
An unknown person. Could this be our agent of Fen'Harel?
The librarians facilitated learning before the fracture, before the fall. Now, beware them. They are unwell.
Oh. Fun. Buy, sell. What the hell can I buy here? The best defense? So weird to have a random store here. I see the Qunari out there.
There, Qunari. On that upside down island.
Looks like a camp up there. Down there. Shit, this place is weird.
Alright, let's discharge it.
That repaired some steps. Let's look around for more. The inverted Eluvian must lead to the Qunari.
I'm gonna say this is gonna be fun. So we have an Eluvian here. Alright. Note to self, don't jump in holes. I was hoping that maybe I would have been able to just... Nope. Alright, through the Eluvian.
Did you notice? Your anchor is flaring up near magic. Elven magic.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. Tell us if it gets worse.
Remember all the little, like, things that we used to strengthen the veil? What if that didn't strengthen the veil? What if ultimately that weakened the veil? And allowed the magic here to be stronger? That'd be a massive point of deception from Solas's angle. I mean, granted, his angle has always been a little deceptive, but... Is this a safe area? Boop! Nope. So that definitely wasn't the way to go. It's gonna shock me again? No. Let's go up here. Can somebody just please point out the fact that a lot of this area looks like the stuff that Solas was, like, messing around with? Fade touched honeycomb. Go back from which we came. Let's run up here. Like, one hand, I'm happy we're not fighting a bunch of people through all this, but on the other hand, I'm also kind of like, what are we doing through all this?
These Qunari are dead, but there's not a mark on them.
Backs hunched, eyes wide open. They were scared shitless when they died.
Good to know. Thanks. Thanks, Paul.
Welcome, welcome. Listen to the last words of those who lived past the fall. How could the Dredwolf cast a veil between the world that wakes and the world that dreams? The Evenuris will send people. They will save us. When have you last heard from the gods? When the veil came down, they went silent. What is this veil? What has Fen'Harel done?
Are these records saying Fen'Harel created the veil between our world and the Fade?
That's what it is sounding
They're
like,
saying
Ellana.
some guy just made the veil? We must have been ass deep in demons before then.
If it's true, that means the Fade and the waking world were once one and the same.
I don't like that. I don't like the fact that that guy got scared shitless, but yeah, nothing here is happening to me.
Look at this place. Now that we have so many samples, how hard would it be to build Eluvians of our own?
Oh, I knew this one apostate in Kirkwall you would have gotten along with like a house on fire.
After these past few years, it would just be good to create something magical that is also helpful for a change.
I need veil fire. Read. Wow, how is a Hardened Hightown chapter here? Dorian Webster.
What the? I never wrote this.
Wait, if he never wrote it, then why is it here? Unless this is all writing across time.
You think we could take a couple of these books back with us?
Unfortunately, I don't believe any of these are physical objects. They're ideas. You just see them as books.
How about we just leave all the creepy fade shit where we found it?
Even if you could take them out of here, they're probably written in ancient Elven, which not even my people can read.
I've never read an Elven novel. I wonder what kind of stories they told.
Not good ones, I'm assuming, by everything. But that's just a running theory right now.
These blocks are heading toward that upside-down Eluvian.
Creepy. Helpful, but creepy.
It's a place of learning. Maybe this Vir Dathara is helping us find what we need.
Now it's even weirder.
I agree, full-heartedly, Bull.
That's really not getting better, boss.
The pain stopped.
Keeps coming back.
Is this how I get the veil fire?
Dead Qunari with terrified expressions.
I don't like this.
Welcome, and listen to the last words of those who walked this place. If we get out of here, I will end Fen'Harel. After he held back the sky to imprison the gods, the Dredwolf disappeared. Lies. We must tear down the veil, the cities, the pathways. Without magic, they're crumbling. You're wasting your time. Fen'Harel's veil has turned our empire to ruins.
So, the ancient Elven Empire collapsed because the veil weakened magic.
If the old elves relied on magic even more than the Vince, no wonder things went to crap when it dried up.
Do you realize what this means? What this place is? The actual history of the elves could change everything.
We're now in Scholar's Retreat. Listen to the Iron Bowl.
Floating crap, magic mirror crap, evil demon crap. When this is over, I'm gonna need somebody to hit me with a stick again.
I'm not sure whether I want that to be a metaphor or not.
Whatever works for you, Tiny.
Next time we get the gang back together, let's do a dragon instead. Dragons are fun.
Treachery of the Wolf. So it looks like when Solas was trying to save his people, he ended up damning them. Oh, hi team, I'm back. Research notes.
This looks like technical notes. What did the Qunari come here to learn?
They're real technical. I can't make out any either. Something about magic. That's it.
I recognize some formulas. The Qunari are trying to prove theoretical magic of some kind.
When the Dredwolf's gaze is bright, light burns in the ring of the dead.
That should be enough stairs. Let's see if we can reach the inverted Eluvian now.
Why do I feel like something bad's gonna happen? I think what I mean to do is go here. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Because I haven't seen Finreal or any of the like wolves that we normally had associated with Dredwolf. Oh, cool. Arcane Horus.
Not good.
Deltos.
Okay. Continue heading these Arcane Horus. There we go. Damn these librarians. feel like I'm missing something huge, you know what I mean? I feel like I am skipping something and it bothers me. That's where I need to be. But there's nothing to light up there unless it's like... Yeah, nothing to light up there.
Survivor of the breach. Herald change. Hero of the South.
The
Hi.
Vidasala, I presume.
After fulfilling your purpose at the breach, it is astonishing to hear you still walked free among your people. Your duty is done, Inquisitor. It is time to end your magic.
It's not too late to put our weapons down and talk.
There's no need to pretend that you're blind to what you've begun. I am no stranger to catastrophe, but this chaos in the South defies comprehension. The Qun left your people to curb your own magic. You've amply proven we should have stepped in long ago.
Then enlighten me about the Qun's plans for us.
Do you believe closing the breach solved everything? That its consequences stopped there? The day we saw the breach, the Qun decided its action. We would remove your leaders and spare those who toil. This agent of Fenharel has disrupted everything. Lives that were to be spared, lost for him.
Who is this agent? Why do you think they work for the Inquisition?
Kill the Inquisitor, then follow me to the Dargarad.
God, I wish this attack could have been unlocked earlier in the game. Save Dorian first. gosh. Just gotta keep reviving Dorian, because Dorian's like the lifesaver of the group. Yeah. Ooh. What's this? The risk of Cerebaz?
These are Vidisala's papers. She brought mages here to research strengthening the veil.
A way to clamp down magic. No wonder she's here.
It explains why the Qunari thought it was worth camping here.
And every other. Ah, there's an Eluvian up there. Oh no, wait. You just gotta be smart. You gotta know how to platform. Damn it. Boom. That Eluvian is smashed. Discover where she went.
No wonder the Qunari translated notes into our language. It was for their non-Qunari spies.
They'd have to. Kunlat's not an easy one to learn.
Alright. Dude, if I get a chance to go back to the Winter Palace, we are upgrading the crap out of ourselves. Oh my god, this is... I know where I'm at.
Visitors, patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
Can you tell me where a Qunari called Vidisala went?
Yes, we heard much, although she fooled herself into thinking we could not hear. Take a keystone to the Darvarad. I will join you there soon and take stock of our remaining Gatlock powder.
I found a keystone with one of the Qunari.
Yes, and you need words for their key. Maras Nira. It glows. It will open the way to the Davarad. May you find what you seek. In coming here, you strengthen the palace. I can now raise one, if you wish to go.
You've been very helpful.
Defan was what the Elven called me. One who guides seekers of knowledge true. I was connection. One city could read the records of another. One Elven feel the memories of another. When the veil fell upon us, I marked the end of all they knew.
Cool.
We've got to find the Starverad and corner Vidasala there.
So we're gonna corner the chick here in the Fade. Now I see why they gave us 2 supply crates up here. I'm screwed on it. I better hope I get, return to the Winter Palace to warn the others. Why do I feel like things are gonna turn really badly? Because last time it teleported me. This time it's making me run to the Winter Palace. I get full on made me sprint there. Oh, my camera reloaded.
Your agents confirm there are Gatlock battles in Denerim's palace?
Yes, and in Valrayo and across the Free Marches. The Winter Palace is not the only target.
The Qunari are one order from destroying every noble house in the known world.
Oh, there is a bright side. Warning the ambassadors will remind them of the Inquisition's value.
Not when the Inquisition is responsible for that threat.
We're the leak.
This is our fault.
Fault? No. But our responsibility.
How did it happen?
The elven servant handling the barrels has disappeared. Notes in his quarters suggest he was a Qunari spy.
But the servant was Orlesian. That implicates Orlais, not us.
But the barrels arrived at the Winter Palace on the Inquisition supply manifest.
How are we supposed to fight a war when we can't even trust our own people?
Do you know who got the barrels onto the Inquisition manifest?
Yes, several of the Inquisition's elven workers have gone missing. I had their backgrounds checked. They joined the Inquisition after fleeing the chaos in Kirkwall.
I remember when Kirkwall was at its worst. Many of the city's elves converted to the Qun, trying to find a better life.
And the Qunari turned them into spies.
A few years ago, we railed at the mages at Redcliffe for becoming corrupt. We did the same to the Grey Wardens. Look at us now.
I fought to protect the Inquisition in this exalted council. And for what? So we could deceive and threaten those we claimed to protect?
Once we locate the spies...
This isn't about the spies. You hid the Qunari body. You all but seized control of the Winter Palace.
We did what was right, not what was politically convenient.
Do you know what this has cost us with Orlais and Ferelden? They are planning to dismantle us as we speak. And perhaps they are right.
So, it's been getting worse. I don't know why. I don't know how to stop it. I don't know how much time I've got left. What I do know is that the Qunari need to be stopped. So I need to get to the Darvarad while I can still fight.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Would you like us to inform the Exalted Council of the danger?
Yes. If we fail, the Exalted Council needs to know what happened.
I will inform them personally.
Leliana, I can...
No, your job is hard enough already. This is my responsibility.
I'll have guards ready at the Eluvian, in case the Qunari attack the palace.
Make her watch over you.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, nope.
Miguel told us what happened with your hand.
No matter what happens, it has been my honor to fight beside each of you.
All right, Bianca. Let's show all the tall people how it's done. One last time.
Enjoy me while you can. I expect you'll all miss me terribly later.
It's been an honor to kick asses beside you all. Anan.
Anon.
The Darvarad. All right, everyone, get ready.
Dude, the eerie door creak actually sounded like it was coming from my right. Like, I thought my roommate was coming out of his room, like, really creepily for a second. I was just like, oh. Oh my.
It's an Eluvian graveyard.
Where did the Qunari get all these? How long have they been studying Eluvians? The sooner we stop this invasion plan, the better.
Back my guy. Come on. Okay, I should probably really do against human. Alright, Eluvian studies. We got Veilfire now, yay! This will probably come in handy somewhere.
Oh shit, that can't be good. You alright?
We should hurry. Here they come.
So something's gonna tell me we're gonna find out here later that Bull knew all along.
I wish I could say I'm surprised that Vitasala wants to murder everyone, but it makes sense. We tell stories about how corrupt the South is. Who wouldn't want to kill the evil nobles and save the people?
gonna carry this veil of fire with me everywhere I go. Nobody noticed the floating veil fire torch. You know they come bigger than that.
Quite the door.
Alright, let's see here. It's okay, we're just running up here. Research tower. Gatehouse key. Uso. Fuck you up. I mean, shit, if you wanted to just leave, that's fine by
just
me.
Needs the magical touch.
Since hunter one flees from it, one hunts in it, in return one outwits them all.
Well, that didn't do the trick.
That didn't work.
One sees the hunter, one flees from it, one hunts it, in turn one outwits them all.
Red Lyrium. Do the Qunari have any idea what they're dealing with?
No, they might think they do, but they don't.
Is that an astrarium? How did the Qunari move it here?
A word of advice, stay away from the glowing pyramid.
sees them all. One flees from it, so it'd be you. Pretty sure that was something down here. Wee bump. Here we go. Boom, here we are, the Logs of Daravad Gate. Probably should have read that.
That's it. Get them all like that and we're in.
Ah, shoot. There we go. That was cool. Found a storage room key. Workers. Dorian, why do you still have the veil fire? Set that down, dude. Dorian's just chilling out. Give me a second, guys.
That sounded bad. Hold on a little longer.
This is getting painful. else? Alright. Dragon Breath plan.
Morrigan said the key to an Eluvian could be anything, including knowledge or power. So they're stockpiling both. That's how they got the keystone and opened so many of the Eluvians we've seen.
Hopefully they don't have any more ancient magic crap to throw at us. That dragon skull would make a wicked armchair, though. Maybe we could take it back to Skyhold after this.
Thank you for thinking of Skyhold, Bull. Are you kidding me?
Dragon's breath is an actual dragon?
Tethar, Vaz.
Inquisition! Nira Tasiasara! Nirava Sadim Kata!
Oh.
Hisrat now! Please! Vinekatas!
Understood, ma'am.
What?
Change of plans. Nothing personal. Boss.
What? No, not Bull. I don't want to fight Bull.
Look at all this. The Qunari text is gibberish, but it looks a great deal like they're cataloging artifacts. How many ruins must they have found to produce so much? What are they doing with it?
Morrigan said the key to an Eluvian could be anything, including knowledge or power. So they're stockpiling both. That's how they got the keystone and opened so many of the Eluvians we've seen.
Hopefully they don't have any more ancient magic crap to throw at us. That dragon skull would make a wicked armchair, though. Maybe we could take it back to Skyhold after this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bull. I'm very sorry. But yeah, we're gonna strip you, buddy. Dude, this woes me that we were not good enough friends for Bull to stay with us.
Tethar! To battle!
Damn it, Bull.
Come and fight me, snake.
Damn it, bull. Makes me really sad that Bull betrayed us. I like the Bull.
So, the Iron Bull. Trust a Qunari and see where it gets you.
He's a better liar than I gave him credit for.
Bishanta Kafas.
I still don't understand how he could fight beside us for years and just... Oh, come on. Let's move.
I should have known better than to think that all of the dragons we took out together would have meant something.
The Qunari obviously need the dragon's venom. No dragon, no more plan.
This dragon's in bad shape. Seems like kicking a wounded puppy. You know, the giant fire-breathing kind.
So let's listen, we're trying, alright?
Hishara!
Thorn, you need to stop going down every 3 seconds. I think I killed the dragon.
Hishara!
I could even save the dragon.
Dear Inquisitor, you have such little time left. You must finally see the truth.
Then let me go.
Elven magic already tore the sky apart. If the agents of Fen Harel are not stopped, you will shatter the world as well.
The Inquisition has nothing to do with these agents.
Come, Inquisitor. I am the eyes and ears of the Qunari people. Do you think you can deceive me? You would have died from the mark on your hand, but for the help of one of their chief agents. The same agent who helped seal the breach, who led you to Skyhold, who gave Corypheus the orb, then founded the Inquisition. Solas, agent of Fen Harel.
Damn it, Chuckles. What have you done?
I'm gonna be all in my feels about it.
Agent of Fen Harel.
Did you not know? We thought you were his ally. Solas tricked us all. He pushed a dying Qunari into the Winter Palace to lure you into opposing us. Without him, we could have brought the South peace and wisdom along the gentle path. Now we must take the way of blades.
So Bull died for nothing.
Hanahadan, Inquisitor. If it is any consolation, Solas will not outlive you.
That's why Solas left. He's been helping us fight the Qunari all this time. We have to save him.
I'm blinded by love. Alright. I definitely want Cassandra, Varric. God, I can't believe Bull's dead. Dorian. Sandra and Varric were there from the beginning, so they're mainstays. God, this DLC is long though.
The Vidasala cannot have gotten far.
There, up ahead.
Alright, so now it's a race to Chuckles.
Everyone back!
Your anchor node builds up power even faster. Using it is difficult, but discharges all accumulated focus. If the focus reaches full power.
If it keeps up like this, it will kill you. Solas must help, as he did at Haven.
Chuckles, who apparently works for Fen Harel. It's always the quiet ones.
That must be where Solas is.
Let's go. Okay.
There's the big Sarabas who's always with the Vidasala.
gotta get up there. We're working our way. We're doing it. That was easy. Run right past.
You all right, Dorian?
Let's go. Charge.
The big guy's headed our way.
Hi, Sarah.
Be ready. They have reinforcements.
Alright. Messed up that my life expectancy after beating the game was only 2 years.
It seems the Cerebas is no longer following orders.
You will not leave here, Inquisitor. Antam, Ibrashak Adi.
Oh, I'm coming up to find you. Thank you. I would like that supply crate. Ow.
One of the mirrors must lead out of here.
Oh, wasn't that bottom left one? I'd assume it's probably this one here.
Let us finish this! You are dead, Inquisitor! Your soul is dust!
I'm pretty sure my soul is good. Hi, Seraph. Just a lyrium-infused Qunari here. And boom.
Use your mark.
Damn. Okay. That was crazy. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning now too. It's 3:34. Nobody else made it through. Oh no, what happened to Varric and Cassandra and Dorian?
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Maraskata!
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Qunari to trouble me no further.
Damn.
Solas.
Dude, why couldn't I get that outfit for Solas the entire time? Huh.
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
You work for
The
Fen'Harel.
Qunari believe you're an agent for someone who has taken the name Fen'Harel.
The Qunari reject myth and legend. If you told them of your meeting with Mythal, they would attribute it to a demon. I am no one's agent but my own. I fear that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Qunari believe.
You're Fen'Harel.
I was Solas first. Fen'Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dredwolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. And now you know. What is the old Danish curse? May the Dredwolf take you?
Our legends about you are wrong. I saw the truth as we traveled the crossroads.
You saw another story, written in desperation to give me more credit than I ever deserved.
If you had just told me.
Then you would carry the same burden I do.
I want to. Magellana Venan.
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen'Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus
Which
I
is
freed
noble.
the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythal, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
You said that the Elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. Crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanurus.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via Dathara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. Your legends are half right. We were immortal. It was not the arrival of humans that caused us to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves, even themselves.
The Evanurus were elven mages. How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly. It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity. Good and evil, right and wrong, chains of command. After the war ended, generals became respected elders, then kings, finally gods. The Evanurus.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the Elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Let me help you, Solas.
I cannot do that to you, Venan.
But you would do it to yourself? I cannot bear to think of you alone.
I walk the Dinan Shiral. There is only death on this journey. I would not have you see what I become. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces.
Yeah,
With luck,
true.
they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
You gave your orb to Corypheus.
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Tevinter Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solas.
Thank you. You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
Whatever your reasons, we couldn't have defeated Corypheus without you.
Your doubts are misplaced. Everything you accomplished, you earned.
Dude, this is a deep...
You created a powerful
talk.
organization. And now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
Isn't it? Perhaps we should ask your friend, the Iron Bull. Tell me, where is he? Do you know how I discovered the Qunari plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Qunari spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Qunari body? Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel? Mine.
Why bother disrupting the Qunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
You have shown me that there is value in this world, Inquisitor. I take no joy in what I must do. Until that day comes, I would see those recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Why?
Because I am not a monster. If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort. In any event, it is done.
I guess we owe you for that one too.
I hope it gives your people some final peace.
You control the Eluvians now.
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Eluvians are now mine.
So what about the mark?
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
I know, Ryunn. And we are running out of time. The mark will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
The Inquisition will try to convince Solas to change his plan. I'm not gonna give up on Solas.
I wish it could, Ryunn. My love.
Aww. this was the best possible, like, ending. Like, I am so happy I did a female Elven Inquisitor.
I will never forget you.
Wait, what are we doing with my hand? Is my hand just gonna kill me? What's going on? What's going on? I gotta know.
Something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Qunari.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Qunari spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, you would not be alive to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
So, efforts against Solas will be stronger. Be disband efforts will be bigger but more secure. We'll go with the sympathetic.
You all know what this is? A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. You're right, Altegan, we are dangerous. We've been deceived and we've made mistakes. You're right as well, Duke Cyril. These are the growing pains of a young organization in need of guidance. But you would both have the Inquisition bow to your agenda, and that is precisely what we cannot do. The Inquisition will act as Divine Victoria's personal honor guard. Answering directly to her, we will transition from a military force into a peacekeeping organization. My own adventuring days may be done, but the Inquisition and its mission will continue.
It's so weird to see me missing an arm. I'm not even gonna lie, it's so weird seeing me.
It's been a while since so many gathered in this place.
Oh, we're all here. Well, almost everyone. Save for 2. Oh, he gave her a copy of his book. Dorian goes back to... fuck, what is it called? Wherever Vanguard's taking place. I'm so intrigued. Over the next several months, the Inquisition carefully gave over many of the duties it had held. As the Divine's personal guard and peacekeeping force, the Inquisition shrank to a more manageable size. Many who have served went home, though the remaining force was still enough to give pause to anyone who might threaten the Divine's plans. Those who served the new Inquisition were tested and checked thoroughly in the hope of ferreting out any more spies within its ranks. With the Dragon's Breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Qunari retreated back to the north. Few knew what debates were waged in Parvolan, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Qunari launched new attacks against Tevinter. Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon mired in a war many feared could spread across Thedas. The Exalted Council remained intact, advising Divine Victoria on important matters. Cassandra served for several years. While she often disagreed with Liliana's policies, the former right and left hands of the Divine shared a mutual respect and worked well together. Cassandra also spent time in the Hunterhorn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. Not trying to yawn during this, my bad. For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working to a purpose few outside of their order could guess. The end of the Inquisition, as it had been sent, shockwaves through the College of Enchanters. Madame de Freya, a play played on the Mage's Fear. Her followers united to build a new circle with Vivien as its Grand Enchanter in direct competition with the college. So Vivien became a bad person then, in other words. What circle lacked in numbers, they made up for in political connections. Soon they were a force to be reckoned with. The two institutions settled in an uneasy coexistence across the south, vying for power. After the Exalted Council, Ellana devoted herself fully to the Subway Throne and her dream of reshaping the Chantry. Within a year, she removed restrictions surrounding Chantry priesthood, allowing men and women of all races to be initiated and ordained. This degree was followed swiftly by her decision to return to the Canticle of Sheraton to the canonical chant, a move that divided Adrastians deeply. A rebellion to renounce her and return the chanter to his former state rose, beginning first in Orlais, then spreading to other parts of Thedas. Divine Victoria was resolute, holding her ground even after several unsuccessful attempts on her life. Yeah, people be out here trying to gun for Liliana. Seemingly unconcerned with the assassination attempt, she held up the hostility leveled against her as proof that she was on the right path. God, who knew trying to read while being utterly exhausted was hard? Sarah left the Inquisition with scarcely more ties than when she began, disappearing back into her confusing weave of favors and friends. After seeing the world brought to the brink by arrogance and pride, it was a blessing to return to normal, however strange and normal it might be. so she went back to being a Red Ginny, with frequent visits to her widow, of course. Wait, is that Harding? Is that Sarah and Harding? Perhaps most unnerving was Sarah standing offer to the divine. When the knobs piss about with your left or right, call on Red Ginny to give them 2 fingers. So Sarah became an assassin for the Chantry. Varric took up the role of Viscount and, with the help of his friend Hawk, rebuilt Kirkwall's damaged infrastructure. So Hawk is alive. Hawk is, like, truly and officially alive. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the major trade hub of the Free Marches. He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. Dude, they just really shit on Sebastian. It was never clear if the Iron Bull knew he would be forced to turn upon the Inquisition or if he was lying the entire time. Regardless, after his death, Talva the mercenaries across Orlais and Ferelden were looked upon with suspicion. Those who remained in the south found their lives even harder as a result. God, that is probably, like, the hardest thing for me in my ending. After the Inquisition transitioned into a peacekeeping role, Colin continued to serve as the commander of its forces. Under his leadership, the Inquisition protected the Divine's interests while enforcing new standards of security. Colin also expanded the Chantry's treatment for Templars whose minds were taken, as well as those who wished to cleanse delirium usage. So that's good, he's doing something for his Templar people. And as chaos reigned in the north and threats the Divine lurked in every shadow, Colin remained ready to serve. Dorian returned to Tevinter to take his father's place in the Magisterium. Look at that mohawk he got going on there. As rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption. Along with Magister Maravel Tamani, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore and redeem Tevinter, a fight many thought hopeless. Those fighting by Magister Pavis' side noted that he kept in constant communication with the Inquisitor via message crystal. Oh, sorry. Whether for vital information or moral support, these talks seemed to give Dorian the moral support. After the Exalted Council, Tom Rainier bid farewell to his friends and went to Wisep Fortress to pledge himself to the Grey Wardens for good. Well, he rarely seen in the years that followed. Some said they encountered Rainier in far-flung lands, their accounts always similar. Rainier carried out the duty of the Wardens, but always found time to help others along the way. Sometimes he served as a shield for the defenseless, other times he spread simplicity among children with gifts of small carved toys. I feel like he would have been a cobbler in a different life. After erasing the Inquisition's transition into charity, Josephine returned to Antiva and her family. Or easing the Inquisition's transition into the Chantry, she returned to Antiva. Thanks to the Inquisitor's help, the monoliths were once again permitted to trade in Orlais. The next few years were a busy time as many ships with the Montalais crest were built and set sail again from Antiva's harbors. Soon, Ravani pirate captains with the accent fought against Josephine's ancestors took to the seas determined to rekindle the rivalry. Apart from Josephine's sister Yvette nearly eloping with a dashing pirate prince on one occasion, Lady Montalais took the development in stride. Damn Yvette. Cole returned to the Fade, saying that there was more pain coming that he knew where compassion would be most needed. Cole returned to the... He promised that his friends in the Inquisition would remember him and that where the hurt was greatest, he would help. That he would help. After the events of the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances that did elven servants across Thedas. None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor's story about Fen'Harel wondered just how large the Dredwolf's forces were. So pretty much all the Elven, and what the ancient Elven rebel had planned. So pretty much Solas just has all the Elven people just prepared. Llewellyn sometimes came awake from dreams in which her lover watched her sadly from across an endless distance. If they were more than simple dreams, she could not say, for every time she reached for him, he vanished and did nothing. She still searched and dreamed and waited for a way to change the Dredwolf's heart. I wish Morgan would have narrated that, but we get it.
My agents have found nothing. With the Eluvians, he could be anywhere.
Maintaining the Inquisition, even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the Dredwolf.
But also gives us the strength to respond.
We will need to be careful.
Solas knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself. If we can.
It's Aventer Imperium, which is where Veilguard takes place. To all of you who play Dragon Age Inquisition, who laughed, cried, and reached out on social media, who made fan art and comics and cosplaying jokes, thank you. Inquisition was a labor of love. Without you, it would have never been possible. Your support, your passion touched us deeply. We hope that in some small way this game touched you as well. Bear your blade and raise it high. Ooh, goosebumps. Oh my god, everybody. So, this is by far probably my favorite out of the 3 Dragon Age games that I have played. Holy hell, was this story good. And I'm thinking about how when I come across this again for NerdgazmicGoodfellas, after reading the books and all the in-between stuff, and having a deeper enrichment in the lore, how I'm going to do this and keep it fresh. Because it's like, I'm going to be doing different characters for both Origins and 2. I'm going to be doing Hawk as a mage, because that's where the story is more relevant. So I think I'm still going to be a male. I'm going to be a male Inquisitor, but I think I'm still going to be Elven. Just because I feel like the Elven race has a deep connection to the story, and like, as much as I loved romancing Solas and everything, I do want to experience other characters that I like. Because this was my first playthrough, and this game was phenomenal. But I'm excited for Veilguard, and I think I might start that right now, even though it is literally 4:06 in the morning, and I have work. I really want to keep going. But with that being said, really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, share the fans, father, pop, rock, I doubt whomever you got to share videos with. This is like episode 60 something in the series. I am like really off on where we're at, because I still have to do all the Jaws of Hawken DLC stuff on top of Trespasser. So there's still a lot of content out there that we need to get done. But I'm happy to have finished this game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below on how you felt Inquisition was, and we'll have a conversation about it. Toodaloo, everybody.